Okay. All right. My stream seemed to crash, but I guess I will start because it seems to be up now. Welcome to Tech's Fresh Code. I'm Tech. This is kind of more of a formal introduction like video to this channel. Um, yeah, I don't. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a motion graphics artist and have been for over a decade now. Started with After Effects, using Cinema 4D, used Blender. Now I'm moving into Unreal Engine 5. I hope a lot of you know that Unreal Engine 5 has been released because that's a big freaking deal. So what I want to do with this channel is really just I want to merge two different paths, right? So I've always been very coder programming minded as well. I mean, there's ways to program into Blender and After Effects, and there's always a way to code into it. But I've also started working with React and Vue and Next.js and a lot of other forward programming languages. I've also not languages. JavaScript is the only one with that. But I used to do Ruby on Rails. I've done a little bit of Python. But I always have seen most YouTube channels and videos. They're only usually focused on either doing motion graphics or doing like really cool programming stuff as well. I've never really seen two that have done that shit together, right? So my main plan with this channel is to create a path, right? A pathway that lets people come in on both sides and see both things from the ground up, and then slowly start to push those two worlds together. And that's fresh code to me, like because a lot of times when you see somebody doing some really crazy stuff, and they're like, all right, let me put it up on the web. A lot of times they just like put it in an iframe or do some backwards stuff. So like I want to create a workflow path for people to be able to go from Blender into Spline or into Three.js, and kind of just create motion graphics in a whole new way, especially with the emergence of Web 3.0. I think it's important that there's a space where we can start to have like OpenXR level of cross-platform like creativity. You know what I mean, man? Like going from like like we all most of the tools I use are free too. By the way, Blender and Unreal, like the things we can create with that. That's what I'm going for with this whole Twitch channel. I'm super ADD. If you haven't caught on by now, I'm totally not focused, which is why I'm here on Twitch. So welcome Twitch community. I saw that I had a follower, which is weird. I have barely started. I only put up a few other time lapse stuff that I did. I just worked on Twitch, um, but yeah, if somebody is my follower, pardon me, that's spam. If somebody is on the Twitch stream, please say hi. It's probably the only way I can see it is in the chat. So let me know you're here. If you have any questions around After Effects, Blender, motion design, motion graphics, Unreal Engine, things that you want to talk about, let me know. I'm always ready to take a stream and just shoot it in the absolute opposite direction because you've come out and said if it asked me about a system or something like that. So but yeah. Anyway, so my channel is still building up. I'm building up. I'm figuring out how to set up virtual instances of machines so that I can post them up on AWS and use that as motion graphics stuff because I'm sick of melting my GPUs. I've melted two GPUs in the last 5 years, and the prices just always keep going up. So it's like, do I want to buy more GPUs and just melt them again because of super heavy renders? No, I'm just gonna rent GPUs from AWS. You know, they're $1.20 an hour, so that's like my main goal. So once I get that up, then I'm gonna be doing a lot of like Unreal tutorials, and I want to do a little bit of Unity too. I think it's good to do both. There's I think that the like the enemies trailer. If you haven't seen that, on Unity released this super photorealistic real time render of this person, and it was bar none. It was one of the best things I've seen, and I want that technology too. But Unreal just has so much more out of the box, you know. So, mm. So that's basically my rant. I see nobody's commenting in the chat at all, so it's cool. I'm just gonna keep ranting. I'm gonna try to stay live on Twitch every Tuesday at 1:30, called the late Monday hours. So 1:30, and that is mountain time. I'm out here in the desert. I'm not sure if it's mountain time. I used to live in the East Coast. Now I live in New Mexico, Albuquerque. So if anyone wants to stalk me, that's where I'm at. But yeah, so I'm gonna just do. I'm just gonna keep talking about random things, right? So like, that's basically my whole channel overview. That's all. That's me. I just wanted to get this part out of the way because this is my welcome to Twitch. I'm gonna look back on this and be like, oh my god, I wasn't even looking in the camera half the time. But we'll see. We'll see. So I want to talk a little bit about, since this is the start of my channel, this is the segue. I want to talk about start menus. All right. So I'm on my computer over here, and this is the absolutely famous Windows 8 start menu that everybody loved. Like, it doesn't look too bad. It's I know that they didn't love it. Everybody hated it. It doesn't look too bad though. I've always, and this is where I'm gonna lose any followers if they start this. They're gonna look, or people are gonna look back and be like, "What? You liked the Windows 8 start menu? You damn right, I liked the Windows 8 start menu. All right, it was well designed to a point. There could have been improvements, but the flaw was they started it off with like Candy Crush and other like junk that you had to move out of there to get your like basic tiles in. Once you did that, if you organized your programs, like, it looks really good. There's things they could improve. I wish I could click on like any single one of these guys and be like, change the background color, you know? But like, ultimately, like, a full screen start menu only makes sense. Why keep a start menu in a small little right corner, left corner, and then just click it and like, oh, it opened up. Now let me go inside of that, and like, no, give me the full width of the menu. Let me organize apps accordingly. But they muddled it up so bad, and so and for me, Windows people, right? I'm a Windows user, right? I use Arch too, by the way. But I'm a Windows user generally, and I used to use Mac a lot, and I appreciate it Mac. But the Mac people, the Apple people, they just like fawn over every single thing that gets released. It's like, okay, yeah, it's good. They got some good stuff, but they go over everything, right? They love everything about it. It's all perfect, and it isn't all perfect, you know. I think I got a little lost for a second. Oh yeah, and Microsoft people, right? They just hate on almost everything Microsoft does. They love it, but they think it's the best, but they hate on everything Microsoft does. And the Windows 8 start menu did not deserve the hatred that it got. All right? It was a pretty good start menu. Like, but all right, so down at the bottom I got I'm still learning the ways to point. Nope. Yup, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. So down at the bottom there, all right, I got Windows 11 installed on a on a virtual machine. Let me go We go open this start menu. All right. Look at this. Look at this. So I've already cleaned out the crap of this start menu too. Like they had TikTok installed. Why does Windows have TikTok pre-installed? Explain that to me. That is a terrible privacy problem. Like a ton of reasons. They shouldn't be. TikTok shouldn't be pre-installed. Like let me install freaking TikTok. Like like Windows, don't bloat your crap. It makes your interface look like just garbage. Um, okay, so all right, back to this. This new start menu isn't bad. I don't hate it. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Um, Windows is becoming Linux. Can't hate it. Like it's all right if it gets a lot of people not complaining, but it still works functionally well. I'm on board. Like I won't mourn the loss of that beautiful, beautiful start menu layout. Like letting, oh, I love those tiles. But I won't mourn that, and I probably won't install some weird application on top of it, which will cause breaking problems or just like generally like make it slower, just to make it look like Windows 8 again, or Windows. Technically, this is Windows 10, but which I do think they improved it more than, but I had to actually pull it into a full screen one. I haven't looked into see if the Windows 11 start menu can be turned into a full screen one. I'm kind of interested. I don't think it would be the same tile layout though, but who knows? Um, hmm. All right, so I've been streaming now for about 10 minutes.